voila, feast your eyes, fall in love. How does a girl pick here? Because they are all so absolutely beautiful. You are looking at the most gorgeous Ethiopian opals, Peruvian opals, and Australian opal triplets. We have opals from 3 parts of the world, 4 beautiful choices, all paired with gorgeous exotic gemstones. And the best part is that this value, have to be calm, at under $100. We offered this earring in one choice, one time. It was $149. It flew out, that it was gone in a second. They flew out instantly. They became a huge, perfect 5-star customer pick on hsn.com. So our buying team went to work to bring you the most extraordinary birthday present. Because I have to tell you all, in order to get, here I'm just gonna put the way, let's do the Ethiopian opals first, and then we'll talk about all the different opals. So those opals you're looking at right now are from Ethiopia. Northern Ethiopia is the Welo opal, and here are 2 choices. You have one that is going to be offered with black spinel, one that is going to be offered with neon apatite. And the closer you get, when you see the brilliance, the beauty, the tremendous fire in these opals, they absolutely, positively take your breath away. We have never, for $99, under $100, we have never seen a value like this in the most sought after opal in the world. And those are large, to get the 10 by 8 millimeters, 2, 1 in each ear, for under, and by the way, not only are they under $100, they are free, that's a mistake. They're free shipping and handling, and they're $19.99 on your credit card to get them home, $16 if you have an HSN charge card. And here's the other cool thing. You want a couple pair? Because I own all 4 and I'm buying these for gifts for people. If you spend $99 today, you get free shipping and handling on everything all day. So girls, this is your chance to own the most breathtaking opal, large, beautiful, natural, genuine, gorgeous opals, literally at a fraction of what you would ever expect to pay. These are priced at $380. You can go for pink. These are natural, genuine Peruvian pink opals. They are paired with rhodolite, that gorgeous, look at that combination. If you are a girl who loves pink, there you go. Rhodolite and that beautiful pink opal. That's one choice for you. The next choice right here, and this is my personal, it's hard to pick, I shouldn't pick a favorite because they're all so beautiful, but this is where the whole story started. We offered this beautiful earring one time. It became our fastest selling opal earring of all time, a huge customer pick on hsn.com. Look at how gorgeous. And by the way, the accent stone here, the exotic, is a natural neon apatite. That is genuine natural neon apatite, natural Welo opal. So that's choice number 2. Choice number 3 is the same, that beautiful Ethiopian opal that we talk about from Northern Ethiopia, the Welo opal discovered in 2008. Absolutely incredible. So there it is. And again, these opals, as pretty as they look on TV, they are more amazing in person. Use express ordering and get at least 1 pair. A $20 bill puts these on your ear. They're the perfect, perfect size. Look at all the colors coming out of those opals. So that, friends, is the Ethiopian opal, the Welo opal, with the black spinel exotic at the top. And then last but not least, this is exciting. This is blue Australian opal. It's an opal triplet, and look at the color in that blue. Now, here's one of the cool things about this earring. I want to show you something about this. When you buy a very expensive pair of diamond earrings, they use what is called, in the industry, they nickname this the elephant back. You know the butterfly backs, the little teeny weeny little backs that they use on the clutch for a post back like this? Well, this is about 3 times the size. And that back is reserved only for, again, if you go buy a beautiful pair of $20,000 diamond studs, for example, that's the kind of size of back that they use. So we wanted to upgrade the back from the original, because in the customer reviews, somebody called out to us that they wish the back was bigger. So we were able to do that. So they're $50 less than the original price. The back is about triple the size, and they sit so beautifully and so comfortably and flush in your ear, you'll never lose that earring, because they just grab that earring and hold it so firmly in place and make them so beautiful and so comfortable. So the key here is that you get solid precious sterling silver, all plated in rhodium. You have genuine exotic gemstones. The opal with the neon apatite is going to be the first one to go today, and all I would say is get at least one pair. It's my personal favorite, all-time favorite opal earring. I adore these. Opal is one of my favorite gemstones. You can see on Pretty Sonia, she's wearing the pink, Pretty in Pink over there. But you know what's cool about this, ladies, is that this is for those of you, this is the stuff that dreams are made of. Never in a million years would you find opals of this size. That is a huge opal. A 10-8 opal comes in, and I'm gonna have them come really close because, again, opals are somewhat, I'm gonna see what happens if we put different colors behind it too. Opals are the hardest really gemstone to show on TV, and even saying that, you can still see the incredible color and fire coming from these beautiful, beautiful stones. They are mesmerizingly beautiful. They are known as flash opals. You see rainbows of light inside those stones. And to get a pair like this, those are big. Each is approximately 2 carats in weight, if you were to weigh the opals, and keeping in mind that would be about the size of a 3-carat diamond in each ear. So they're perfect. They're not too big, they're not too small, they're just right. And then this paired back with neon apatite, wow, wow, wow. And then also, let me show you, so they tell me that's the #1 choice. We also have that gorgeous, and again, if I hold this still, you can come close and see the colors in these opals. They are amazing. I am fascinated. That is natural. There's nothing touched whatsoever to bring out that fire and brilliance. That is the natural beauty of these beautiful opals. Again, the big mambo backs, those big elephant backs to keep these flush on your ear, comfortable and secure on your ear. And remember, free shipping. A $20 bill puts these in your hot little hands. I want every one of my girlfriends out there to have a chance to own this earring. I know my mom's watching tonight. I told my mom, pick your favorite, because I want to get these for all the girls I know. I think this is such an extraordinary and special piece of jewelry. I've been living in mine. I was in Las Vegas over the weekend for the Andrew Lessman remote, and I never took them off. You don't feel them in your ear. They're as light as air. They're beautiful. They're comfortable, they're classy. My nieces want a pair, my daughter-in-law wants a pair, my mom wants a pair. They're totally ageless. You get a little bit of dance and movement up by your face. They are just absolutely beautiful. By the way, Australian opals, as many of you know, are very, very hard to come by and very rare. This Australian opal is called an opal triplet, whereby, and that's the natural blue opal, so it's not, the actual opal is not dyed. What they do is they actually put a crown of quartz over the top to actually really protect your opal. So that's what's going on here, and you can see how really, truly magnificent those blues are. So if you want that gorgeous Australian blue, that's what you're looking at here. And then at the top, we used a beautiful spinel that is, a beautiful apatite done in a blue-green. So it's a blue-green apatite at the top, and then here, just to show you again, this is the black spinel with that gorgeous Ethiopian opal. That's the Welo opal. This opal completely took the world by storm when it was first found it was discovered around 2008 is when they actually discovered this Welo material, and people all over the globe are clamoring to get their hands on it. Nobody has this value. This is an HSN exclusive offer, and here, by the way, you can see is where it all started. This earring appraised, the lowest appraisal that came back for this earring was $380. And I was gonna hold colors behind it because it depends on what you're wearing. Whatever colors you put with it, they pick up colors. So if you're wearing reds or blues or pinks or greens or purples, you are going to find that this is one of those earrings that just works with everything in your wardrobe, everything in your jewelry collection. But bottom line is that opal, to get one, this is the largest. I'll just hold it next to my finger here for a minute so you can get an idea here of the size of this opal. These are massive. These are not little itty bitty stones at all. These are big, gorgeous, bold, beautiful opals. Oh, and by the way, we have matching bracelets we'll be showing you today. The matching rings are going to be coming up for you today. Already 355 people have ordered their pair. Get at least one. I promise you, they look pretty on TV. These are better in person. Perfect 5-star customer review on customer picks on hsn.com. I brought some of the reviews. I'll read them to you because the women who own this already love this earring. Why? They're gorgeous. They're comfortable. They're and back then they were $150, and people were still flipping out at how beautiful they were for $149.95. That's the regular price, is $149.90. So for today, and we'll run some of those reviews at the bottom of the screen here so you guys can see what a few of our friends had to say. My Moose in California says these are absolutely beautiful. The Flash of the Willow opals shows all colors. What do you say about Apatite besides unique? And then we have another one. Dr. Smile says, these are amazing, love them. Most earrings twist over or slide on me, but these look straight and are very visible. So those are both perfect 5 stars. Next, Rosie, perfect 5-star. Rosie's in Maryland. She says the opals in these earrings are spectacular. The vibrant, varied colors absolutely glow from within. You can check out more on hsn.com, but I will say our customers who already own these absolutely love them. Now, I do want to show you that we do have some matching pieces to this, including the most spectacular bracelet, which I'll show you over here. I love these bracelets. They're so beautiful. It's a line bracelet. Now, we don't have a lot of these left. We only have about 100 of each or so. 100 total? Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, so let me show you what we have. The bracelets are I love these bolo bracelets, don't you? They're so easy to put on and take off. There are just no clasp to fiddle with whatsoever. So you just slide your little bolo where you want to keep your bracelet on your wrist, and voila. So we have it in the Australian opal triplet. We have it in the Ethiopian with that beautiful black spinel. We have it in pink with rhodolite, and then we also have it in that beautiful, by the way, we only have a dozen left here. If you want this color, don't wait. Also, if you want this color, the Apatite, this is that beautiful neon blue Apatite, natural gorgeous Apatite with the opal. So there's one choice for you. Now, we also have matching rings that work back to this, and the rings are gorgeous. I don't have a lot of the rings, but they're really, really beautiful. So let me just give you a little peek here. So depending on what earring you're choosing, if you want to do a matching ring, oh God, these rings are amazing. Look at the size of the stones on the rings too. Look at how gorgeous. Again, it does help to illustrate. This earring, are you kidding me, is $99. Unbelievable. So there's the matching ring in your choice. We have it with black spinel. We have it with neon Apatite. There it is with that beautiful blue, with the green blue Apatite, or we have the pink. All right, so the ring is amazing. Not a lot of each of the rings. And they're free shipping, of course. Remember, once you spend $99 today, everything all day is free shipping and handling. So if you order the Today's Special, everything you see for the whole rest of the day is going to be free shipping. How exciting is that? Now, the pendant I want to show you is also available. Wow, is this spectacular. So here's the matching pendant, and you see all 4 choices for you. Comes with a pendant chain. This appraised at $525. We're offering it for $189.90. Free shipping and handling. We have about 100 of each of those to go around, and that's 083067. So we'll keep those item numbers for you at the bottom of the screen. We'll rotate those a little bit. So that gives you an idea of some of the beautiful matching pieces that go along with this. I just love this set. Hey, if you have an HSN credit card, this earring, I should point out to you, is $16 to get home, and everything throughout the day is being offered with extra flex pays with your HSN credit card. And as a matter of fact, everything you see on HSN today will have at least 4 flex pays. I think almost everything in my show is 5 flex pay. It's the most amazing jewelry event ever. I just have to say, we're gonna have such a blast today. Right now, you're at $20, free shipping, and we're sending you natural, gorgeous, Ethiopian Opal. We start here. If you don't own this one yet, and if you do happen to own this, please call me. and let me know what you think about these opals. Let me know what you think about it. I'd love to chat with you tonight. 1-866-376-8255. Is that gorgeous or is that gorgeous? Look at the size, the breathtaking beauty, the natural wonder. If there's anybody listening born in October, how lucky you are. This is your birthstone. So that's one choice. That's the most popular choice tonight. And by the way, just for the record, we don't have a lot of any of these. I think, for example, the pink, we don't even have 2,000 of the pink. I mean, we have a few more than 1,000 only of the pink. We don't have a lot of any of these to go around. This is not, it took us forever to accumulate the material to make this today's special happen, especially for our birthday. But I will say, so this is not something that we can bring as many as we would normally like with a today's special. Oh gosh, look at how beautiful that is. So again, this, friends, is the black spinel. If you love to wear black, a lot of us do. If you want something really classic and gorgeous, I would get the black. The black is magnificent. Look at how beautiful it looks with the matching ring. So that is the black spinel with the Welo opal from northern Ethiopia. Absolutely, positively beautiful. And then another gorgeous choice is going to be that blue. Remember that. Look at the color of that. And again, that is not color enhanced. That is a blue opal triplet. And those are from Australia. And then they're using a beautiful, that is a natural blue-green, green-blue spinel, apatite at the top. So blue-green apatite here, and then that beautiful Australian color in the triplet here. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's also a very popular selection tonight. So whichever one you're thinking about, and of course, if you love pink, there's something about these Peruvian pink opals. That's the natural color of the opal. It's so soft and blushy and dewy up by your face. Look at how pretty. So that is that natural, beautiful pink, and it's paired back with rhodolite. So all the choices are so pretty. If you're looking for a special gift for someone, you can see, I think they're just right. I like that they're not heavy on my ear. I like that they show up. You get a little bit of movement. You get all of this beautiful color bouncing around up by your face. So whichever one you like. I think we only had about 3,000, by the way, of my favorite. I shouldn't be picking a favorite, but if you want the neon apatite choice, I think we only had 3,000 of those. So I will tell you, if you want the neon apatite, this is a 24-hour day, so definitely order your favorite while you see it, because throughout the day today, the jewelry mavens are going to be having a ball. We have all kinds of pretty things planned for you, but the key here is that we wanted to do one really special piece of jewelry where you don't have to spend a fortune. You get something that's highly collectible. One of the single most sought after stones in the world today is this brand new, beautiful, natural Ethiopian opal. These opals are rare. What makes them unusual is the fact that they love to be worn. They attract moisture to them. So you don't have to worry about oiling these. You don't have to worry about them cracking. You don't have to worry about them crazing. It's a very special and unique material. And again, the best way to enjoy them is just wear them. The more you wear them, the more beautiful they are, because they love the oil of your skin. Again, they love moisture. So it's really something fun to just wear all the time. And when you have it up by your face, you get all this pretty glowy light going on. You totally forget you're wearing them because they do not pull on your ear. And remember, that's an upgraded back. So not only do we take $50 off the original price for these, that is a big, huge, we call those the elephant backs or the mambo backs, and that keeps it. Don't you love that, Sonia? Doesn't it feel good in your ear? They're so nice because even if you have, depending on your pierced ear, see how it sits so flush. It will not fall out of your ear. It doesn't slide forward on your ear. They really stay put and comfortable in your ear. And look at how pretty that's that blue. That Australian blue triplet is quite spectacular. So the #1 choice so far, it's always fun to know. So the #1 choice so far is the Ethiopian opal with the apatite. #2 is coming in at the Australian. So those are neck and neck here. Actually, this one's not in the lead, but they're both so beautiful. I don't know how you pass this up. For those of you that are jewelry mavens, if you're a jewelry lover, if you're a jewelry collector, it's really hard to say no to a value like this. To get an opal that big, that is the largest opal Ethiopian opal we've ever offered for under $100, period. And you're getting two. You're getting two. If it were just one in a ring for $99, I could get really excited about that. but you are getting obviously a match set here. You're getting a pair of these beautiful, beautiful stones. That's what makes this so special and unusual, because that is really, oh my goodness. And already our blue opal bracelet is sold out. So thank you so much. Gosh, the bracelet's more than half gone. So I'm glad you're up with us, because the bracelet is not gonna last. You probably have seen me wearing these. I love this bracelet. I love these new, you're seeing this all over the place now, these little, they're called a bolo closure, and they're using these on diamond tennis bracelets. They're just so great because it's such an easy way to slide, to get your bracelet to fit perfectly, and it's a beautiful way to wear a bracelet. So that, friends, is here, but the bracelets are getting very, very limited. So if you want a bracelet, the matching ring, the matching pendant, I hope you get at least one pair of earrings. Think ahead. If you're trying to think of something special to get someone in your life who loves beautiful jewelry, who loves things that are special, the fact that you're getting all natural, gorgeous, genuine opal here. Even the Australian, although it's a triplet, the opal that is used is not dyed opal. That is an actual natural Australian slice of opal that they use, and then they actually create a triplet, which brings out just the natural beauty of that gorgeous opal. And then the Ethiopian, 100% natural, Peruvian opal, 100% natural. Over 800 of you have already said yes to this. I am delighted to see you're jumping in to treat yourself. And as you call in to order, be sure to stay on the phone. I really would love to say hi. I'd love to hear what you love, what your favorites are. As a matter of fact, we have a chat going on hsn.com. I would love to have you come into the community and chat with us. We would love to have you join us. Christy, my assistant, is going to be monitoring your conversations, and she'll be there with you tonight while I'm here. And then also, if you come to my Facebook page, we also have the chat linked right on my Facebook, Colleen Lopez on HSN. So come to Facebook, come to the HSN community, and join in the conversation with us. We want to talk jewelry because it's we love this event. It's 24 straight hours of stunning jewelry. Everything, if you order this, start your day, you order this beautiful earring, everything is free shipping and handling for the whole rest of the day. We've never done that before, where you can spend $99 and then get free shipping on everything else. So that's a first for us. Not to mention tons of flex pay all day long. Everything's at least 4 flex pays, which is so great. Every single hour throughout the day, there's gonna be a birthday surprise, every hour. So there will be 24 birthday surprises. You have to stay tuned. They don't even let us show them to you. You have to stay tuned for it. They're knockout surprises. So that's happening every hour. So it's just really gonna be a fun day. For those of you who love jewelry, like clearly yours truly here does, you know that we're just gonna have a ball with all of you. So right now, if you're thinking about getting an opal earring, I would love to get these on your ear. I'd love to send you a pair. You'll probably live in them. I've been living in mine and I just love them. I told my mom, I said, please watch tonight. I want to send a pair to my mom, but I also want to get some for my sisters. I think this is such a beautiful gift. Most women will never get to own this. A huge, natural, genuine opal of that size at a price like this. I mean, seriously, you just never find it. Look at how beautiful they are. You can see the great thing about that Ethiopian material is they call it, it's that play of color. It's a flash opal. They literally flash with light. They flash with color. Oranges and yellows and golds and greens and blues. They're beautiful. They are so unique in that for such a huge opal, these are big. You get a 10 by 8 millimeter opal. These are large. You can see, I mean, they're not little itty bitty dots. These are large opals in your ears, and yet they're light, so they don't weigh you down. But to get, again, 2 big opals like that, paired back with exotic stones in 925 sterling, plated in platinum, plated in rhodium, with the big upgrade of that mambo back. This is just the most fun earring for the value. Now, if you're on the phone for this, we're gonna keep you posted. We are just getting warmed up here. We're gonna keep you posted, and please do not hang up. I really wanna meet all the girls who are buying opals tonight and treating themselves to opals. So please call us and share your experience. 083075 is the item number for our gorgeous earring. So glad you're getting those. But we also have, I have to show you, a matching ring, and we have a matching pendant, and we have a matching bracelet that's almost sold out. So here, let's do you one at a time so we don't confuse you. So there's several choices here. There is that, look at the size of this opal. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have fewer than 100 here if you want that huge. I think these are 11.9 millimeter. I'll have Rocky double check, but I think that those are huge. So that is the black spinel Ethiopian opal. Here is the pink. Ooh, isn't that pretty? So that's the Peruvian pink with rhodolite. And then the clear stones you see are white zircon. Love that. This is, ooh la la. So that's the 11.9. Oh my gosh, is that gorgeous? Look at that ring. Unbelievable. What a set you will have. And then also, check this out. There's the blue. Pretty fabulous stuff here. The blue is gorgeous, large, gorgeous. That is your opal triplet, blue opal triplet, and you can see for yourself, it's amazing. So that's $179.90, free shipping and handling. So if you'd like to add the matching ring to your collection, I would if you can. Again, you can see it's on it's $35 and 98 cents to get it home on FlexPay. Free shipping. If you bought the today's special, everything is free shipping and handling. And then also one more, pendants. Let me find those for you. The pendants are also huge. I'm going to double check the actual size of the pendants because these are massive. Look at that. And again, you're deciding if you want, first off the bat here, we have this beautiful combo of the neon apatite with opal. These are 11.9 millimeter. And then there's the blue. That's that beautiful blue, Australian blue. This is the Ethiopian paired with black spinel, and there's the Peruvian pink with rhodolite. How gorgeous is that? 083067 is the item number. If you'd like the matching pendant, it is still available. Beautiful choice. And then one more I want you to see, the matching bracelet. We already lost the blue one. So, what? Oh, for Pete's sake. So we've already sold out of 2 of the bracelets. So this one's gonna have to come off too. Wow. So we have the Ethiopian opal with black spinel. And then we also have, I'm just gonna show you how easy these are to slide off. See how that works? And then here's how the little clasp. They're really neat. Love, love, love this bracelet. Okay, so we have Ethiopian opal with black spinel. There's only 20, and then we have a handful left of the pink. So last call is going out on the bracelet. If you're thinking about that, it's 083047. And our today's special, if you're still ordering it, I know well over 1,000 of you have already said yes to this. I'm so excited for you if you get it. You're getting an absolutely beautiful pair of earrings, something that I know you will love and I know you probably don't own. And if you do, I know you didn't get anything even remotely close for $99, that's for sure. So we'll show you one more time. It's pink. We can go with that so there's that beautiful pink. Here in the center, you're looking at the Ethiopian opals. They're absolutely irresistible. Look at that, they're just like candy. So much fun. So those are the 2 Ethiopian choices. And then don't forget, we also have that beautiful blue triplet. All right, we have a little time out to take. Just get warmed up here. We have special things, including an extra special savings and a little bonus on our